Bump. Bump. Bump, bump. You should hear noise now, Internet, because we are here. Myself,
Noises.
Migrant P, and from Indianapolis, Jeremy.
Yay! From beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana, in the great state of United.
The great United State.
Yeah, so Jean-Marc is at New York.
There definitely, New York Airport is not a thing.
Probably.
There are many New York airports.
Yes. Hopefully we will see you.
Yes.
Before all the things. And
some people from Halifax have gotten there. My friends Leo and JP and Konstantinos arrived today.
Oh, nice.
So they are around somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Leo will probably come visit you at some point.
Cool, cool. Yeah, so I did some setup for Gen Con today. I was in the rooms. Yeah, we have all kinds of things happening at Gen Con this year. We're in booth 1343. We are in booth 2229. We're in room 141, 142, 140. We are all over Gen Con. Like a virus. So come find us at any of those places, and we would be happy to chat with you. So yes, despite the fact that I am in Indianapolis, it is Tuesday, and it is 7-ish Eastern, so it still is time to welcome everyone to Sentinels Live. Gee, Jeremy, why does your mom let you have 2 booths? Yes, indeed. Thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse. The goal of these streams is to have some fun while showing you how to play the game, as well as covering strategies that can help you win. Handelabra Games does believe in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. We will not hesitate to use the ban hammer, although I will say, despite the fact that we've had to say that many, many times, I can only think of a single time we've ever had to use the ban hammer, because our community is, by and large, pretty wonderful. So thank you, community, for being pretty wonderful. If you do enjoy the show, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And be sure to check out the other shows here at twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. We've got Dolphins Dive, which is Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern these days. And we also have Tales from the Archive, which is Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern, although I think probably not this week because Zach will still be at Gen Con. You can also join the Handelabra Discord server, which you can find at the link that I'm going to be pasting into the chat in just a moment. That's a place where you can hang out, chat about our games, chat about Sentinels, One Deck Dungeon, Bottom of the Ninth, or just in general, just chat about all kinds of fun stuff.
Come hang out.
Come hang out, exactly. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. That's MRJHANDEL. Joining me as always is John, who you can follow at Migrant P. That's MIGRANTP. And you can always follow the company at Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. My wife has informed me that since we're not on Instagram that we're missing a huge opportunity, but we are not yet on Instagram. I should probably do that.
I keep telling you to get on the Insta, man.
I don't understand Instagram. I'm too old.
It's just photo sharing.
Yeah, but we don't have that many photos to share.
We post photos all the time.
Well, whatever.
Someday they can be like the little. It's like square photos. We make square photos to post on things all the time. That's Instagram.
It's someday. As we are the developers, you can be sure to get some insight into the process of making games and maybe see some stuff for anyone else. Probably not so much tonight. We're kind of in a holding pattern right now because it's Gen Con week, so we haven't been having all kinds of crazy new stuff happening. But we are going to play some Sentinels and we're going to have some fun. The games, all of our games include tutorials that cover the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing when we do it and why. And depending on how long it takes to win or lose, we usually play multiple game sessions, if not multiple different games, in every 2-ish hours episode. I'm coming at you from the Westin in Indianapolis, and I have nothing else to do tonight, so this is what I'm going to be doing with you, and thank you for joining me. As I was mentioning earlier, we spent some time doing setup today. We got some of the booths set up, the Great Games booth, we're in the Asmati booth. Christo's here with me, we're getting all kinds of fun stuff set up, but it's now evening time, so I'm already partaking in the beverages, as it were.
What have
and
you
I
got?
will not be. So I have all right, Glengoyne. How do you pronounce that?
Glengoyne? Glengoyne? Yeah.
Glengoyne. That is a 10-year, nurtured and matured natural color from time and oak casks alone. It's pretty good. It's a little sweeter than I'm used to in my scotches, but it's pretty good. So that is what I am enjoying this evening.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm in Halifax, and I'm running the stream, so apologies if the frame rate is not what you're used to from Jeremy's beefy iMac.
Yes, yeah. So we're both on our little laptops, so there isn't, it's not as great as it is.
I sped up my settings a little bit. That might help, but we'll see.
Yeah, my iMac. Plus the fact that it's on like a crazy gigabit pipe at the home office, which we are not on either of those here.
So I have a really good upstream here. I have fiber up, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm in Freedom 5 Annual number Sentinels, Star Trek in-joke reference number 47.
Oh, cool.
I've been watching Voyager, and it's like super obvious, all of the 47s. I can see why like the writers eventually got sick of the joke.
I will save some for you, Jean-Marc. Don't you worry. Yeah, we need to hire someone with a PC so we don't have these issues. And Seamus Butler asks, do we have estimates of release dates for Void Guard and Oblivion?
If you are talking, Jeremy, I can't hear you. Did you sit on your thing again?
No, I think I'm having internet issues potentially because I just was in this room twice, and now I'm back. Can you hear me again?
I can hear you, and you're in the room once.
Okay, yeah. So Seamus Butler asks, do we have estimates of release dates for Void Guard and Oblivion itself in a video game? So I will reiterate what we've said before, which was that the remaining Season 2 content is Mini Pack 4, Mini Pack 5, and Oblivion. Mini Pack 4 was allowed to be shipped once Oblivion started arriving on people's doorsteps, which happened last week before. It started happening, and so Mini Pack 4 has shipped. Mini Pack 5, aka Void Guard, is free to begin shipping once at least 1/2 to 2/3 of Oblivion has started arriving at customers' doorsteps.
I know you like to say that, but that doesn't mean it will ship at that point. It means
that doesn't mean that. Yes, that is when
it's ready, and that is true.
That is when it is free to ship from us. But as you all know, because you're all of our super fans, things don't ship until they are ready. That is the earliest it can possibly ship. It may or may not ship when that happens. And at this point now, we're at least, I'd say, a minimum of a month from that milestone. A minimum, people, minimum. So it's not going to ship in exactly 1 month. It's a minimum of a month from right now, because that's when they're going to start getting in the rest of the containers from China for the Oblivion stuff, whatever. And then Oblivion itself, that expansion, we can ship once all the Kickstarter backers have received all of their things. And that is a minimum, again, minimum of 2 months away. Probably more like 3. So that should give you an idea. So, like, is it right around the corner? No. Is it coming up soon? Sure. We're working on it. Like, we've coded them. We're testing them. You've noticed we have not shown any of those things off on the stream yet. That's usually a pretty good indicator of how close things are to be ready to be shipping. So, there you go. All right. So here we are in Freedom 5 Annual, number 47. What are we doing tonight, John?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'm open.
I played Kaargra Warfang yesterday and had a good time, so I'd like to play Kaargra Warfang again.
Kaargra Warfang is always a good time. I'm just going to pick 2 random heroes, and then I'm going to hit randomize. Boom. All right. I'll take it.
I'll do that too. I picked randomly by clicking on them. Seems good to me.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do this. Realm of Discord. You want to play regular, advanced, challenge?
Yeah, let's see. I feel like challenge with her is more of an interesting thing than advanced.
Blue Moon X79 asks, would that same timetable line up for how soon Oblivion will be available retail? It has nothing to do with that at all.
Yeah, Oblivion, the physical game being available for retail, has zero effect whatsoever on anything that we do. So
yeah, and vice versa.
And vice versa.
All right, we can do challenge.
Cool.
Let's do it.
I am ready.
We do have a release date that has already been announced, but it was announced after last Sentinels Live that Forest of Shadows will be released tomorrow.
Tomorrow! Yeah, so if you're looking for more cool, fun challenges for your one-deck dungeon, that'll be coming out tomorrow. Come and fight for my pleasure. Are you worthy combatants? Find out for glory. Systems online, temporal recalibration complete, weapons powering up.
All right, so we have Kaargra Warfang with Omnitron-X, starting with Ablative Coating, Innervation Ray, Reactive Plating, Subroutine, and Temporal Shielding. Haka has Dominion, Elbow Smash, Haka Restoration, and Tamoko. Guise has Gimmicky Character, I Can Do That Too, Let Me See That, Say Cheese, and America's Finest Legacy has Heroic Interception, Motivational Charge, Next Evolution, and Takedown. That's a good one to have.
Nice.
All right, let's start it up.
Migrant P is now playing Sentinels of the Multiverse. What? Thank you, Steam, for letting me know.
And when Gladiators come out in challenge mode, they get a title automatically. So
Odessa gets Stonejaw.
Which basically means they get a favor point as well whenever they play a Gladiator. Let me get the start of turn Mindbreaker available. And here Gladiator is going to get... Oh wait, no, this is just going to put another title onto Odessa. Chaos Lord. Oh, I hate it when Gladiators get Chaos Lord. It's going to be tough.
Oh, I'm way behind already?
Oh, Odessa is going to have another title, Deathcaller. Well, she's not going to benefit from it, but Odessa is really stacked here. And we're all just going to take... Oh, Jeremy disconnected. Now he's back.
All right. My hotel Wi-Fi is being hotel Wi-Fi.
Now you're the one with crappy internet.
Yep. Oh, how the tables have turned. All right, so let's see. Ablative Coating. Innervation Ray.
So yeah, I mean, attacking Odessa is kind of... Oof. I kind of want to, like, kill her in one shot so that she doesn't get Chaos Lord to go off a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But we could try to organize that with Haka Battle, I guess. I mean, basically, if we start hitting her, then she's just going to play more cards. That will then be stuff for us to hit, I guess. So there's that. But if I play Takedown, then we can beat on her, because I think... Is it put into play? Yeah, play the bottom card of the deck. So with Takedown, we can stop her from playing cards. But we shouldn't hit her until then, maybe.
Alright, so I'm going to Innervation Ray, and then who would benefit the most from a time shift here?
Probably yourself.
Alright. Technological advancement. Yes, I will play that. Alright, so I already played an Innervation Ray.
Yeah, the irreducible damage is going to be good with the plasma cannon.
Yeah, is that the... Focus Plasma? Okay, we'll do that. And I draw a Disruptive Pochettes.
Anyone in the chat here coming to Gen Con? Curious? Alright, yeah, I think I'm just going to go Tamako and not attack this turn.
Jean-Marc is moving to another gate. He will be back soon.
I guess
TM.
Jean-Marc in the chat is supposedly coming to Gen Con.
Yes. He's trying.
Selfaria is going. Make sure to visit Jeremy.
Oh, yeah. Come say hi. Definitely.
2 housemates of Blue Moon X79.
Given the shopping list, indeed. Yeah, what do I want to do here?
I can do that too on Legacy would be good.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one. I'm still at that point where I have to read Guise's cards before I know exactly what I want to do with them. Yeah, that's fine. I will...
So wait until you have 9 more new heroes coming with Voidguard and Oblivion.
Yeah, I went out to dinner with Adam tonight, and we were talking about the fact that, like, he was like, wow, there's a lot of art I need to do for Oblivion. Like, yes, yep, that is a thing. He was like, at least 10 heroes, because you got to think 5 heroes plus their variant versions.
Hankroyd wants to know if you will cosplay.
I will always cosplay.
I don't even know what you're cosplaying this time.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, like Krista knows because she's in the office, so I bounce it off of her a lot. Yeah, but I'm doing 3 different variations of the same cosplay at this particular Gen Con, depending on where and when I am going to be. So,
alright, so takedown is going to be in effect here, so we can now beat on Edessa, hopefully, and kill her before Legacy's turn. That's the idea.
Seems doable.
Ugh, time crawls though.
Unless time starts crawling.
Yeah, that's going to make it tough.
How can you variant awesome? Yes, I am playing multiple
Actually,
variants.
Edessa is not going to do any damage, so not add tokens. That's good. Basically, everything's on pause because they couldn't play cards, too.
Citizen says, I can see Handelabra Games going around stroking a lyra and saying, oh. Spoiler alert, I am not cosplaying as the Argent Adept. Someday Jean-Marc is going to do that, and I don't want to steal that from him.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. You could do that. You could follow him around.
Yes, that is the thing I could potentially do. Yes, I agree.
That would be nice.
Well, yeah. Are you doing like, maybe that's what it was instead. All right, so
no,
let's.
But that's the Argent Adept's default perform, right? Is.
Yep.
Prevented from playing cards. So yeah, so here, yeah, anything that you can deal damage with from a card play or power is the way to go. So I mean, Disruptive Flechettes would be 2 damage, or you could potentially just let guys like play a card or Haka and maybe get some damage.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's like every 10 minutes or so, my internet is going to give a hiccup, so just be prepared for
You want to switch to LTE?
Yeah, I could do that.
I don't know if you get dropped from the game, but it might be worth a try.
Yeah, I will tether to my phone. Alright, let me just double check this.
Cytosine says midnight bats at the edge of town. That is not what Guise is saying.
My personal hotspot on.
It's the edge of time. The midnight bats at the edge of town are the wrong side of the tracks bats. Are you back? Maybe.
How about now?
I hear you.
Hey!
You disconnected, so maybe you can come. You might have to quit and rejoin or something.
Alright, hang on, I'm just putting my phone over by the window so that it's... Oh, shoot, I'm falling. All right, and then I disconnected from the game.
Are you back now? Yep, you're back now.
Okay, cool.
We have the role reversal now, where I have the stable internet and you are putting your phone in the window.
Yep. Exactly. All right, so more damage to Odessa.
And you can't use the power.
Oh, and I drew back that Disruptive Flechette, so that's good.
Nice. Oh yeah, and Haka can just elbow smash. And that will do it. Oh, did you use... I can do that too on Legacy? Is that why we have... Yeah, that's why we have the double bonus. So if we kill Odessa, she is going to... Kaargra is going to flip, but... So be it.
Yeah. Out comes Living Weapon.
That would have been good to have. Now all those titles are available instead of them being on Gladiators. Actually, if you get all the titles out, then they won't go on Gladiators.
That's true.
So we could like use Omnitron's power to get the titles out so that they can't go on Gladiators.
All right, so now with time crawls, we can either play a card or use a power.
Yeah. So you may want to just give presents out.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm just going to skip and give presents.
Kaargra will flip, but she won't be playing cards every other time. And now we can get Chaos Lord and those other things. Though I guess Kaargra's going to get Stonejaw, which sucks, but... Actually, an environment target might get it. That could happen. Yeah, I think... Should I just get the +1 damage instead of... Yeah, because Omnitron's going to make use of it at the start of his turn, so yeah. And we'll use it, so I'm going to just skip a card play and give the +1. Maybe she'll play Fickle Fans for us.
Yeah, Ethereal Bond's got the Stonejaw.
Oh, that's going to hit a hero because there's no villain target. Haka's gonna have +1. Or I thought it was the other one that gives +1 damage. That's a different one. That's a different one. Ethereal Bonds is bad then. We hate it.
We hate it. All right, there goes. Oh, Odessa got Seeker.
Oh, she got the Seeker. Oh, I'm not there. I'm not caught up yet. I'm speeding ahead. Well, that sucks. She's gonna hit us. Oh no, but she won't hit us because of time crawls. And this can go to Haka because he has Tomoko. Yeah, Fickle Fans in our favor.
Hey, Fickle Fans! Nice!
Yeah, and this is not going to do anything again, so... This is like the most tactical Kaargra game ever.
Yeah, this has worked out really well for us so far. These are both full already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably just go straight after Kaargra.
Okay.
I think like any sort of splash damage can go on Odessa, of course, but...
Well, I was also looking at that Ethereal, because it was irreducible.
Oh, right. Yeah, I wouldn't... We have ways to destroy environment cards straight up, so...
Right. Okay. All right. So like I see, I have my Innovation Ray, my Plasma Cannon. I guess I could Disruptive Flechettes. Yeah, I think I'm going to get my Electro Deployment Unit out. Ooh, and a reset. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Tactical slow motion gladiator fight isn't a Mike Bay movie. So the weather in Indianapolis so far has been like rainy and gross and a little chilly, which is a thing that I have never experienced in Indianapolis ever before. Like, I did not pack for this weather in any way, shape, or form. I'm used to it being hot and humid, period.
Haka can't deal damage, so he just tries to get more cards.
Yeah, I think I might just...
Give more presents?
Give more presents. Yeah, that's... Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
And maybe soon we can open our presents.
Soon TM. Yep, Christmas in July, just barely. It's not quite Christmas in August yet. Depending on how late we stay on tonight, it might be Christmas in August, but it'll probably be Christmas in July.
Oh, the time crawls is definitely, like, rough.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to have the +1 again, or do I want to play a card? Ethereal Bonds is going to go after Legacy this time. So maybe I'm going to put up Fortitude, and next turn I'll play Heroic Interception when I can't deal damage.
Oh yeah, it is Christmas in August already in Europe. Well...
It's also like the heat wave of the universe in Europe, especially in Spain and Portugal. Oh great, we get to destroy all our things. If we want. Haka's... I mean, is anyone gonna not skip? Haka's gonna skip, because he can't deal damage. Or maybe he can, but he doesn't want to lose his stuff. Man, that time crawls is just sitting there.
Yeah. Like, just play anything else.
There's
any other distortion. There's at least 5 of them, right?
So Sidari gets Reckless. I think that's it. There's no more titles. Are there? Maybe there's... What's left? Nope, there's none left. So no more gladiators can get titles off of that, so that's good. Yeah, it doesn't super matter here. One's going to take 2 and the other's going to take 1. Or I guess Haka's just going to take both. That's fine.
So then I said, oh wait, bring someone else out.
And Odessa doesn't get to add favor or do damage. Yeah, we probably should kill Odessa because once Time Crawls goes away, she's gonna be really bad. We should hit Guise here. Well, I guess Haka's gonna take no damage, so yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was why I chose Haka.
Yeah, we can still choose Haka. Just taking only 1.
Yeah.
Let's heal the 3 that have taken damage.
Yeah, so our number 1 priority target is still Kaargra here?
Yeah, I mean, it's still Kaargra, but Odessa, I don't know, maybe is our temporary number 1 because Time Crawls is gonna go soon, so it might be time to get rid of Edessa.
Alright, I'll have Edessa. What do I have? Okay, so this is still my start of turn. So if I play a card, that does not take up my time crawls. Play a card.
That's right. You have found a way around it.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. That, play a card.
Yeah, disruptive is not bad. There's lots of targets.
Yeah. I assume we don't want to destroy any of these.
Don't need to destroy our own stuff. Let me get a favor point.
Good times. Alright, so now, do I want to play one of these things, or do I want to time shift somebody?
A Blade of Coding is pretty handy against Kaargra generally, but time shift is also great. So
yeah, who would be the best choice for time shifting if we were going to go that route?
Maybe Haka or Guise.
Yeah, let's see. Let me do that. Haka guys. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll let you decide.
Yeah, mostly environment here just does like 1 damage. And Haka has lots of hit points. Let's do it.
Alright.
Oh, I'm so close to taking out Edessa. Oh wait, I can take out Edessa, face Haka of Battle, and gain a title, which is the living weapon. So let's do that. I'm the only hero here who deals damage with his power, so I need plus 4 damage.
Grab it.
So. Discard 4 cards. Ooh, ground pound. That's excellent. Plus 4. Oh, but I can't use a power because of time crowd.
Oh, yeah.
You can let me open my presents and maybe it'll be a elbow smash.
Yep. That's exactly it. We're gonna let Haka open some presents.
It still won't get the favor, but we still want to do it. Won't get the title. It might be Rampage. Alright, Vitality Surge.
And you draw another one. Interesting.
The chat didn't tell us about time crawls. We got too excited.
Savage Mana.
Oh, let's go Rampage. It'd be perfect. Oh, Tomoko. Alright. Presents were fine. Alright, I'm still going to do what I said and play Heroic Interception here, because I can't deal damage. Young Haribo says, you didn't ask. It's true. Usually someone jumps in, though. And another takedown. That might come in handy.
Another Ethereal Bonds.
Yeah, one's going to hit Legacy. Oh no, they're getting redirected to Haka, who's immune. Nice. Because of Enduring Intercession. Oh, Hive-Minded is going to add a lot of favor points. Yeah, it'd be really nice to have a Rampage here. We still have time crawls also. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in there, but there's no gladiators in the trash. At least she's playing cards that don't do anything.
Yeah, it could definitely be worse.
So Haka can skip his play and use his power to take out Edessa here, for sure. Yeah, not Legacy here, so that there's no damage.
Heal my teammates.
Yeah, Orym is probably like the next highest problem, so might want to hit him because he adds a lot of favor points. Haka's got Edessa in the bag.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna do it like. Reset. Defensive blast. Ooh, interesting.
That's good with the boost from Legacy.
Yeah.
You need to get some platings in. First, you may as well play platings. I guess you're also going to play plating.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like play the four damage plating.
And you get Chaos Lord.
Hey, nice. And I you're right there.
Yeah, so if I don't want to play a card because I want to skip and use my power to get the title, so let's do that. Haka Crush! Living Weapon. Put Edessa under Savage Mana. It's like we planned it.
Yep.
And then the Seeker is there for us to get. Anyone who hits the Ethereal Bonds will get it.
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe like open Legacy's presence or Omnitron's? Or I don't know what you want to do. You also have some great cards, so.
Maybe. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to open Omnitron's presence, I think. Yeah, Sparky Wolf says, yeah, I'm with you, Sparky Wolf.
Well, it's happening.
Singularity, destroy any number of equipment cards.
Deal each non-hero target. So if you can destroy 2, then... Like, it's very likely one of your other one's going to be a plating, so I'd probably destroy the plating.
Alright.
If you destroy 2, then we're going to get a favor point, right? So... And you'll get the Seeker. So make sure to hit the Ethereal Bonds first. If you want, and you destroy all of them, you would do 4 damage to everything, and we get a pile of favor points, but it's probably not necessary.
Yeah, 2 is fine.
Hit the other Ethereal Bonds first. The one with Stonejaw.
Oh. Well, whoops. That's fine. I still got it.
Then the order doesn't matter.
Yeah, now the order. Right. Alright, and we'll get this one. Alright, cool. And a bioengineering beam. Alright, not bad.
Alright, Legacy loses Heroic Interception. I feel like takedown's not necessarily a bad idea. Stop them from playing cards. They've got more Gladiators. Fickle Fans would be bad for us. Tarnus would be bad for us. Yeah. Let's go take down. It would be nice to get the +1, but let's do that. Haka's going to get hit by the Ethereal Bonds, but can't stop that really.
Alright. It's gone.
Hey, Time Crawls is gone, and now everything's going to get hit for 1 damage all the time. Actually, Haka's going to save everyone from this. It's going to be great. And the villains are going to get hit by it, but not the heroes because of Enduring Intercession.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Enduring Intercession, that card that no one likes, but it's great. Sure.
Come on, please.
No cards for you. Omnitron gets to play the bottom card. Yeah, this is gonna rip through the villains because it's... Oh, it's the highest HPs, right? So it's gonna be Kaargra and... but that Seeker is like adding on to the damage, right? So that's pretty great to Kaargra. We didn't take out Orem yet. He's cracking up their favor. If you can get Orem... Oh yeah, we don't have Time Crawls anymore. So I could like Ground Pound and then take out Orem if he's down to 4. So if you hit him with this and Disruptive Flechettes, or I guess if you can't do Defensive Blast, right? Because you don't have a plating. Actually, no, you could use it if you wanted, because well, yeah, Defensive Blast is going to be nuts. You realize how that works with the Seeker? You're going to murder everything. You should just do that. Are you there, Jeremy? I don't hear you.
How about now?
I hear you now.
All right. Yes, Defensive Blast is the way to go.
Defensive Blast is going to murder everything with, like, 12 damage. So, yeah, I'm pro doing that.
Yeah, and actually, I can do that and more things, right? Or no, wait, hang on. If I already have...
Yeah, why don't you don't need to hit Orem with that. You're going to murder him with Defensive Blast. Why don't we go back to the start of your turn and hit Kaargra with that instead?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Yeah, I was taking a moment of contemplation on the upcoming damage, right. So yeah, even though Kaargra is only going to take 2 versus Orem taking 4, the Seeker is going to make things all kinds of crazy here.
Yeah, so you want to play Temporal Shielding. And you can also do Disruptive Flechettes just for kicks.
Alright, so why do I want to play Temporal Shielding? Don't I have to have it in Defensive Blast?
Well, you don't have a plating in play right now. Read Defensive Blast.
Discard a plating card.
Keep reading.
If you do, I'm going to check. Oh, wait, didn't I? I thought I played one last turn. Did it get destroyed?
Yeah, you destroyed it with your present.
Okay, never mind. All right. Right, so, okay, so I'm going to play a card here, and I will play Temporal Shielding. Oh, yeah, Negative Energy Field is going to do its thing. I have to do multiples here, but it doesn't really matter. I'll hit Kaargra. Oh, she's the unbreakable.
Whatever.
Well, I feel like that was gonna happen. That was gonna happen either way, right?
Yeah. Actually, Dimkern's going to survive because of Dimkern's immunity thing, but whatever. But yeah, just hit the gladiators. Actually, if you want, you could hit a couple of heroes and get indiscriminate. But we put Seeker on them. Maybe we don't want that.
Yeah. And we'll heal the lowest, so now we're all at the same.
Are we? That's funny.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really. Yeah, this negative energy field is real bad for the villains. No problem for us.
Okay, so deal some damage.
I don't think order matters here, because nothing's going to get destroyed. But the order will matter with your defensive blast. You'll want to destroy things first before hitting that ethereal bonds, so that you get irreducible damage.
I think I lost John, which means maybe we lost everything. Oh, so hit the gladiators first?
Yeah.
Okay.
So once you destroy the third target, you'll get champion. Oh yeah, so hit Orim, and then hit the... You won't get to kill Dimkarn, but you can hit the lower ethereal bonds. The heroes cannot win the game! Thorindo says, thanks to our one-deck dungeon stream the other day, they've started playing it too. Awesome.
That's amazing! Thank you.
Omnitron is definitely the real champion in this game. Hey Jeremy, I have 20 favor. Why didn't we win?
That seems like a bug, John. Bug report, bug report, bug report.
And now, irreducible damage from a quadruple Seeker-enabled defensive blast. All you need is +1s as well. It probably would have been worth it to get indiscriminate.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing pretty good there. Only 7 more HP. Can we get that done this round?
Yeah. We can probably get it done on Haka's turn. Because Haka needs to do 5 damage, because there's a +2 on Kaargra Warfang. Actually, though, she has the healing title.
Yeah, so it's 7 plus 6, or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, if I elbow smash her, she'll take 5 damage. She'll be down to 2, and then if I touch her, she'll drop down. So what I'm going to do is play Taiha and take out Dimkarn also. Actually, yeah. Oh no, this is not going after the Kaargra anymore because she's been knocked down so low. Oh no, I've been ethereal bonded. Oh well, I forgot.
Ethereally bonded. Dingle guys? No. Deckler guys? Still no. Little drummer guys.
You could say Cheeser. And still play another card.
Yeah, that's true. See that. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I was like, wait, why am I selecting Omnitron? Oh, right. It's because there's a thing. Alright, so here we go. Say cheese. And...
You gonna open your own presents?
Yeah, why not?
I guess Legacy still has presents too.
Yeah, and Legacy has what? Fortitude and Takedown in play. Yeah, I'm gonna be selfish.
Selfish Santa.
Oh yeah, young hair.
You're gone again.
I was. Ooh, let me see that. Oh yeah. Yeah. What's the? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That. Yeah. I guess this temporal shielding makes sense. I was looking at one of the more active, like, deal some damage ones, but I guess that one is fine. Let's see here. Let's say cheese. Did I get what I was looking for? Yeah, that's fine.
Good. And, oh yeah, I'm that guy. Just went straight for Haka.
It wasn't what I meant to do. I was actually trying to double click on it to read it because I didn't know it well enough.
Haka has some fun cards.
Haka's fine.
You've copied Dominion, Tomoko, Enduring Intercession, Savage Mana. It's pretty good.
Durmkarn has not had damage dealt yet.
You could take him out with Say Cheese if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Was if I Say Cheese Durmkarn, if I can't take out...
If you Say Cheese Durmkarn, that will be it, because he will be destroyed. Now we're both redirecting the environment damage, that's why it's asking about it. Do you want to put it under, oh yeah, that guy or Savage Mana? Or is the game stuck?
Yeah, my game is not doing anything.
Yep. There is a bug here. Let me report it. It copied, what was it? Savage Mana. Womp, womp. We can rewind and not hit Dimkarn. Guise says, invalid operation exception. Operation is not valid due to the current state of the object.
Indeed. That sounds like something guys would say.
Let's rewind to end of turn. And play you could play the same card and hit Kaargra, or play a different card.
Oof, my internet is definitely chugging here.
Chug chug. Good thing you didn't have to upload a bug report.
Chug chug-a-lug. Yeah. Alright, Legacy, end it.
Won't be able to end it. She will revive. Game out of sync. I'm getting your game data.
Oh no.
We are back.
Do you need me to rewind?
Nope, it's good. The sync thing worked. Yeah, I mean, I could back fist strike and she would heal up to 9. Which is fine, I guess. How many damage sources has she taken damage from? 3. Well, we don't want to hit her then, because she would gain the other title. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll still back fist strike and hit Dimkarn.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be gaining unnecessary favor. Curve the bullet. Good plan. 6 damage to Dimkarn. And I wanted to use Galvanize, otherwise I would have played Motivational Charge.
Yeah, I mean, if we were lower, I could see an argument for motivational charge.
But we have lots of hit points. And guys can play a card.
Ooh.
Blow up negative energy field.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Maybe you can draw something else. We both get to draw cards from Dominion. Except we don't because of the bug.
Or do we?
Same bug. Here's what you have to do. You have to use Retcon and blow up. Oh yeah, I'm that guy.
Okay.
Because of this bug that we will not release for sure. This is a good bug.
Paging David.
Paging Jeremy, rewind.
I'm rewind. Where are you?
Did you click end of turn?
I did.
I don't see it.
Wait. Oh. Okay, there it goes. I don't know. I clicked it. For some reason, it wasn't doing a thing. All right.
Yeah.
So you said
Retcon. Oh yeah. Or we might get stuck on the environment turn as well, but a distortion gets played.
All right.
And I will note on the bug report that it also happened with Dominion.
And I draw. Look what I found.
Come on, computer. Actually, I'll just go to Trello on my phone and do that because it's freaking out. Alright. Now the game's moving forward. Positive energy field. That's going to keep Kaargra alive longer. Uh-oh, fickle fans, but we're still over 20. So.
Yeah, not a great time for fickle fans, but it's not going to completely screw us.
We'll see. Who did she hit first?
I don't know.
All right. Tarnus! Oh, she went after Guise and hit herself. That's what happened.
Okay. Yeah, because she got rid of her thing, so...
Oh man, they're 19 favor. But we just have to do multiple damages in a turn. So, you still have defensive blast?
I do.
Yeah, but you don't have a...
I don't have anything to discard.
Target Kaargra here so that your next ones won't get redirected. You don't have a thing. Yeah. To discard. Self-sabotage, though. Destroy any number of component cards, so you can do 8 damage to Kaargra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it on your turn. Because of...
Yep.
Yeah. This will do it.
Because of reasons.
And it will be a very close game after all. We got to 20 to 19 favor. I guess I should have played Ground Pound instead of a card that didn't do anything. But then they did get most of their favor from fickle fans and just like getting the titles and stuff, so. Blow it all up. Omnitron-X, the true hero of the arena. Self-sabotage to take out Kaargra Warfang for the victory.
Good times.
Despite Guise causing bugs.
Oh, guys. What are you doing to us? Ugh! Guys is just annoyed that he's like, I really want to go to Gen Con. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to go this year. So I'm going to mess up Sentinels Live. Alright guys, well if you really want to come to Gen Con, I guess we can let you.
I guess. Come on down. Alright, let's play another. You want to play a team game?
Sure.
Or do you want to play the weekly one-shot, which is randomized? So...
Ooh!
We can do that this week. Let's do that. I will go to the menu. Weekly one-shot. Online quick play. You see Justice Comics 31. There you go.
I do.
And it's even 4 heroes. Like I planned it. I didn't plan it. Alright.
Alright, so I've got a Termi-Nation Unity and a GI Bunker.
And I have Prime Warden's Haka and Benchmark. It is the beginning of the end. Ambuscade in the Enclave of the Endlings.
You seem to have new tricks and new allies. All serve to enhance the prestige of my victory. That was more Russian than French. I screwed it up. Sorry. I might have Russian on the brain. I'm not sure why.
That's a new trick.
I am entertained to see you feeling so confident. Cherish this moment. It ends swiftly. That was me not attempting to do any sort of accent for Haka.
No Russian accent for Haka?
No Russian accent or New Zealand or Australian or English or Japanese or anything. Any kind of an accent. Not doing any of them.
Hank Royd asks, is the one-shot a hint for the unlocks, by the way? It is a hint for an unlock. Young Hatterabo says, this is not a hint, right? Incorrect. Haka starts with Elbow Smash, Haka of Shielding, Tamoko, and Vitality Surge. Termi-Nation Unity has Construction Pylon, 2 Platform Bots, and Hasty Augmentation, which is a righteous start.
Nice.
GI Bunker has Decommissioned Hardware, Flak Cannon, Maintenance Unit, and Omni Cannon. And Benchmark, I'll pull these cards up, has Deployment, Actuation, Flyby, and Microfabricator. So let's get started. Young Hatterbo says, what?
What?
What? Quite a start for Ambuscade with all of his devices. No, don't choose Haka. It's a Nemesis bonus against Haka. A Benchmark can heal good. Yeah.
I was just bouncing back and forth between the 2 highest HP heroes, so.
Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, he didn't get a cloaking device or anything, but he does have reactive plating, which is annoying. Yeah, I'm just going to play Tomoko and Elbow Smash. My power here. And... yeah, I'm just going to ignore the plating because I have -1 against its reaction. But we probably should kill the reactive plating.
Yes.
And you've got platform bots up the wazoo.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Yeah, what is Termi-Nation? You destroy a mechanical golem, then shuffle it into your deck and move a golem from your trap. Okay, yeah. I think I'm just gonna Construction Pylon and get both of those platform bots out.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, starting with a way to get two bots out right off the bat is a pretty amazing start for Unity. Especially when she's got that amazing pink hair going on. Ooh, and a supply crate? Nice. Alright, yeah, so... like, should I try to get the hand cannon completely gone, or should I maybe throw one at Ambuscade and one at the plating, or what do you think?
I would just hit the plating both.
Hit the plating for both? Alright.
Like, Haka has lots of hit points to deal with their active plating response, but the platform bots don't.
Got it. Okay, so...
And you could use your power to make the damage to the plating irreducible if you wanted, potentially. Or you could just shoot it.
Yeah, I could shoot it for 2. Yeah, this is early. I think I'm just going to shoot it for 2.
Back, which means he's not in an airplane. Or maybe he is, but...
Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong thing. Ugh. Hang on. Back up. Oh no, we won't get a mint.
Well, so be it.
So be it. Yep, we're not going to rewind. Food is very distracting, Jean-Marc.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a random hardware with deployment actuation. Ooh, onboard cooling systems. I like it. And then for my power, I can draw a card and do 1 damage. Hankroyd says, near mint is fine.
Yeah, talk to David.
David will have a look at it tomorrow.
Yeah, so David and John are the only two Handelabra knots that are not going to be at Gen Con, so they will actually be working normal work hours through the rest of this week.
Jake Parker says, Benchmark is the weakest hero. He only does 1 damage with his power.
Seems legit.
Hey, a bot in your trash, just where you want it.
Oh, what went in my trash?
A bot.
Platform. Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
And Ambuscade is hiding.
What a coward. Not what I would expect from a Hollywood stuntman.
Mm-hmm. So, I can play a Haka card for someone else to benefit. Are you thinking of supply crate for your play, or what is your plan?
Probably, yes. I guess I could look at hasty augmentation. I don't know that there's a really good play for that, though.
Yeah, when Benchmark gets his deal 5 targets 1 damage software, that'll be good for that.
Hooray, Jean-Marc is boarding. See you soon.
Or grenade launcher. It's good for that too. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Haka of Shielding and hold on to Haka Battle for later. Ooh, Rampage. That'll go nicely.
Rampage!
Rampage of the Endlings! And I'm going to give Bunker a shield. I keep drawing all my Tomokos.
I get a Raptor bot. Yeah, I mean, I guess...
I mean, you just replace a platform bot for another, so...
Yeah, and for a free card draw, so there's really no good reason not to do it. Robot Reclamation.
Kill the
yeah,
cloak.
plating.
Kill the cloak.
Oh, the cloak, okay.
He's gonna try to get Pop Haka's balloons. We can't let that happen.
Yeah, I have nothing in my trash.
Cannon of the Endlings!
Yeah, I'm looking at either that or, like, I mean, having the maintenance unit, because then you have it, might be worthwhile here. Because I feel like I don't have a lot of things to power the Omnicannon, but I guess that doesn't really matter. I mean, I
You don't need the maintenance unit either.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, we'll just do this and we'll go after the cloaking unit.
Who's little Frazat going after? The cloak, second lowest HP, so I just won't hit it, and Frazat will destroy it. That works nicely. And actually, I'm going to play the Tactical Communicator and use that on the reactive plating. Oh, I get to do some damage first. Sure.
Sunvar says, I'm glad to meet John and Mark finally, but I'll miss both David and John. So is that... Wait, did I know that you were going to be at Gen Con, Sunvar? That's exciting. I know I've seen you at OGDE, or / GDEX, or whatever. Not the ballons, says Sparky Wolf.
Oh, I get to use 2 powers, so I could actually use Tactical Communicator and hit reactive plating myself. Sure. Sure, why not?
Well, that is exciting. I'm very excited to see you again, Sanvar, in Indianapolis.
I'm sure we will meet one day. There's my auto-targeting. That is what's going to go great with hasty augmentation.
I hope that I remember... I hope that I have the presence of mind to say ahoy hoy when I see you, Sanvar.
Oh, but now... Yeah, okay, well, but the cloak was the lowest, but then I hit it, so I screwed that up. Whatever. Get rid of the plating.
That's alright. Reactive plating is out. That's a useful thing.
An unavoidable explosive. Bunker is going to not take the damage, so thanks to Haka. Hello, Janagro. Welcome. Oh man, I'm going to play Savage Mana, and then I'm going to play Rampage. And the cloaking device is going to go under Savage Mana, which is what happened when I first played the one-shot, and I was very happy about that. And then the Sonic Mine is going to hit Haka so he doesn't hit the heroes. Who won't be able to do damage for the rest of the round, but worth it.
Yeah, I usually try to get my Sonic Mines on the last hero of the round, but sometimes, you know, it's just too good to get it out of there early, so you do what you can.
And I'm going to hit Frazat last because he might play Immutus. Actually, maybe I'll hit him before the Sonic Mine because then maybe Immutus will come and the Sonic Mine won't get hit. Let's see. Groom!
Boom!
Balui says, I probably missed this. Are they going to release Oblivion content altogether or release it in pieces? Mini Pack 4 has already been released, and Mini Pack 5 Void Guard will be next, and then Oblivion.
Yeah, so this is a semantic question. It depends on what you mean when you say Oblivion content. Because to us, Oblivion content means Oblivion, the expansion known as Oblivion, in which case that will all be released as a single expansion pack, and that means 5
heroes.
5 environments. What's that?
You stopped talking, or you disappeared.
It's internet stuff. Yeah, 5 heroes, 5 environments, and all the Oblivion scenario stuff. That's Oblivion, and that will be released as a single unit when we complete it. The mini expansions that were part of the Oblivion Kickstarter are not technically Oblivion. Mini Pack 4 and Mini Pack 5, which is Benchmark, Stuntman, Choke Point, and Celestial Tribunal. That's Mini Pack 4, which came out like a week and a half ago. And then Void Guard, which is the 4 Void Guard heroes, which will be coming out when they come out. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, and there, Balui says, yeah, I did not realize they were not. Like, if you were backing them on the Kickstarter, they kind of all are sort of glopped into one big thing, but they are actually technically separate. They are considered to be a mini expansion.
They're separate products as well. Like, they're not in the Oblivion box.
Right. Yeah, and like I said, at the top of the thing, but I will repeat for those who are just arriving, Mini Pack 4 is already out. Mini Pack 5 is probably a minimum of a month away because we cannot ship it until at least a half to 2/3 of Oblivion Kickstarter backer stuff has been shipped and started arriving. So a minimum of a month.
And it's and when it's ready.
Minimum. So it's when
I just know that people willfully misinterpret when you say that.
I know. A minimum of 1 month. A maximum of 12 months from now. And then Oblivion is probably a minimum of 2 to 3 months from now, but more likely 3 or 4. Or 5, or 6, or 12.
We don't announce release dates. That's the short
Because we don't announce release dates. Sometime in the next millennium, you can expect that stuff to ship. Alright. Ambuscade is still hidden.
We have cleared the field with Savage Mana. There's environment targets to hit if you want. Or you could reclaim your robots. But you probably don't want to. You want them to be
I kind of don't.
Storm your brain?
Yeah. Ooh, champion bot. That's cool. Yeah, this is fine. Get one of those out, and we'll draw... Ooh, draw B-bot. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, good. Oh, right, because this wasn't hit by the thing. So I can hit... what do you think? Groom, because that's easier, or Orbo, because that's...
Groom is attacking Haka. Orbo is attacking Haka. Groom does more damage. So we should kill Groom.
Done.
Well, we probably can't kill him because the rest of us can't deal damage, but, you know. Remember, you can't deal damage, so. You might want to use, like, your base power instead. Or if you want maintenance unit, now would be a good time.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I was either going to do ammo. Yeah, I mean, ammo drop wouldn't be terrible, but this is fine. We'll do this here. In the year 4545, Oblivion was released. If mankind is still alive.
Hank Royd has a question about whether we'll keep playing Sentinels live after Oblivion.
I mean, look, I don't think there's ever going to be a time that we are not playing Sentinels at least some of the time. But there, I mean, we're hoping to break ground on a new game within the next probably month or so, and then another new game by the end of the year. Coverage of Gen Con to find out what those things might be. So yes, I think it is a very real possibility that the Tuesday night is going to start playing more games more often. We already play One Deck Dungeon, you know, somewhat regularly, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, look, Sentinels is Sentinels. You know, we will. It's in our repertoire, and it'll probably be something we play forever. So. Sparky Wolf says Futurama for the win. Yeah, that, like, Futurama was doing a riff on a song that actually is a real song from, like, a long time ago, so. I agree, Futurama for the win, but that was also a real song. In the year 25. Heidi is the spice of life, definitely. Yeah, Selfaria was like, what? I kind of just sort of let drop that we already kind of know what our next 2 games are going to be. What? Not just our next 1 game, but our next... Come to Gen Con to find out what those are, or stay tuned for the week after Gen Con to find out more information about all that fun stuff. The card game, the board game, the video game, the board game, the video game.
Ambuscade has returned, and he cannot cloak again.
2-deck dungeon. That's exactly right.
I can discard a card. In order to gain a hit point? Sure. Well, after all that excitement, I don't have another damage-dealing card, so I need to draw some more. Hey, Dominion. Not bad.
Our next game is actually Oblivion Deck Dungeon. It's the most ambitious crossover event in history. Take that, Infinity War. It's bottom of the 1-deck multiverse is what we're doing next. All right. Let's see here. All right. So there's an automated turret, 3 environment things, have a platform bot. Yes, I'm looking at my cards. I'm not away. I'm just
thinking
looking.
too long.
I'm thinking too long. Yeah, I'm going to do this.
It's time to kill Ambuscade. Ferndo says, that's right. Speaking of expansions for 1-deck dungeon, tomorrow, Forest of Shadows, which is basically like a whole new game. It has 5 heroes, 5 dungeons, a whole new deck, a whole new set of checklists for progression. It really is like a whole... On the tabletop, it's you can buy it and play it independently of 1-deck dungeon and mix them together, so you can do the exact same thing in the video game. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it doubles the content of the game.
Let's hope Apple picks up their game. I don't know why they've been quick on the review process.
Until we need them to be.
Until we need them to be. Maybe that's it. They've got a psychic link into our minds.
It's like it's a quantum situation.
So yeah. We're at the point where Apple, it might be delayed on iOS, but we'll still go ahead on Steam and Android. But hopefully not. So we're not saying that for sure right now. They still have 24 hours to get their act together on that. Of course, it might get approved and then not be able to be downloaded for no reason. That's the thing they do.
So I do want to address what Bluey just said about, liking 1-deck dungeon more than they thought that they would. I was kind of the same on 1-deck dungeon. Like, it's a game that feels like sort of get it, and you have to play it a couple times before you get it, is my experience so far. And even in talking with people, like, when you play a video game, it seems like, oh my god, you roll dice and it's just random how good you're going to do. But every single one of the heroes in 1-deck dungeon has ways to mitigate the randomness of the dice rolls. And it's just a question of optimizing for whichever particular hero you're playing. And I find that the game is actually not nearly as hard as it seems like on first blush. So if you've tried it and you're like, oh, this just isn't for me, I would recommend giving it at least 3 to 4, maybe 5 games before you write it off if you feel like it's not your thing. Because I think there really is a sort of a knack to it that you have to play it a few times before you're like, oh yeah, I can change this dice to this by using this particular skill and this whatever. And yeah, it's one of those things where, like, the more I played it, the more I liked it, which, any game that the more you play it, the more you like it, that's good. The problem is when the game feels like it doesn't give you the chance to like it, And some people have said that about One Deck Dungeon, but more often we're hearing from people that are like, hey, I played this a few more times, and I realized I liked it more than I thought I would, just like Balooey just said. So thank you for trying it and continuing to push through. And I would recommend for anybody else who hasn't tried it, do that. Because it really is super fun once you get into it. And now with Force of Shadows, you'll have 5 brand new heroes and 5 new dungeons to take on. So that's right. Awesome too.
The Forest of Shadows is a complete $10 expansion. It is not part of the treasure chest. People are asking in the chat about that.
Yeah, it was not something that we actually covered with the Kickstarter.
Yeah,
it was not a stretch goal. It was not a treasure chest.
Well, it was going to be a stretch goal, but we didn't get there.
We didn't get there, right. So, yeah, we ended up just deciding to fund it ourselves, and it's great, it's awesome, but, yeah, it is not included in the treasure chest, and it is a completely separate thing. Yeah, including another 1 difficulty dungeon. That's right. There is a new 1 difficulty dungeon. The Mudlands, right?
Yeah. I can play a hardware card, can't I? Oh no, I didn't play the microfabricator. I probably should have played that. Whatever. I played my card that you can hastily augment for lots of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, benchmark and take this.
Yeah, honestly, like one of the biggest selling points of Force of Shadows is, yes, there are 5 new heroes, and yes, there are 5 new dungeons, but it also includes an entirely new encounter deck, which also can interact with the original deck from One Deck Dungeon. So you can play Force of Shadows by itself, as John was alluding to before, and it gives you a completely new deck of encounters, but you can also do a hybrid deck. So if you want to play against, like if you want to use Force of Shadows heroes against One Deck Dungeon dungeons, you can do a hybrid deck, which takes half the cards from the original deck and half the cards from the Force of Shadows deck for a really interesting sort of mixed experience. Or you can do the Force of Shadows deck, or you can do the One Deck Dungeon deck. There's, it really adds a ridiculous amount of new content. So we're very excited, especially given how quickly we were able to get it out, because it's really going to make the game super fun for people.
Yeah, and you can use the hybrid deck with the original dungeons as well. And it also comes with new potions that you can start the game with instead of the healing potion. And all the extra checklist things. So there's brand new focuses to try out and maybe switch it up. So yeah, it's and Sanvar points out that exiling dice is a new mechanic in Forest of Shadows that comes up a lot. So that's another tactical choice of, like, you know, if you have to exile dice, which ones do you do? So. Benchmark is
for those not up on the lingo, exiling dice means you remove a die from the game until the end of that game. So, like, you start the game with, I think it's 8 strength, 8 agility, 8 magic, and 6 heroic, and so you have to get rid of one of those for the rest of the game that you're playing. And in fact, one of the dungeons, that is a key mechanic of the dungeon. I think it's the
fire one.
The fire giant dungeon, where, like, every single time you explore, you have to exile a die, and then when you descend, you start having to exile 2 dice. So, like, you know, by the time you get to the boss, you're like running on fumes. So it's really it definitely changes up the way that it plays in a really interesting way.
Thurindos asks, can you play the new heroes in the old dungeons and the old heroes in the new ones? Yep, you definitely can.
Absolutely.
You can play whatever heroes on whatever dungeons you like and mix them up. You can have one new and one old, or bring in Kalyana or Fnatic.
Or Fnatic, yeah. I feel like I don't want to use my power because I don't have another hero or another golem in the trash.
Yeah, that's fine, not using it.
Yeah. It always feels like a missed opportunity not using a... I'm going to go up to the plating here.
I like the Slayer in one deck dungeon, Forest of Shadows.
Yeah, I will say all the new heroes definitely bring something unique to the table that you're not used to from the previous heroes, even the expansion bonus heroes.
Yeah, and the skills do a lot of, like, the skills that you find in the encounter deck are all sorts of interesting stuff that, like, a lot of them have to do with changing the challenge boxes. Like, there's one that lets you change the color of a challenge box. There's other ones that let you reduce the difficulty. The Hunter, her heroic feat lets you put a heroic die in a box without worrying about armor at the start of the encounter, which is totally new.
Yeah, I love that ability.
And actually, a lot of them don't rely on heroic dice as much. Like, a lot of I think only one of the heroes in the new set actually rolls a heroic die for the heroic feat. So, the Slayer, I think, when she finishes a combat encounter, but the others are all use agility and strength dice, or the Alchemist does stuff with potions, so there's some totally different stuff. Baloui asks, what's the most troublesome programming elements in this expansion pack? That's a good question for Jean-Marc, who did the programming of the low-level stuff. But yeah, it wasn't... probably exiling dice is one of the big things. We actually did that a little earlier when we had to support that for the Hellhound, though. So. I'm watching a cat cross the road. Don't get hit by the car. He's fine. He made it.
Thank goodness.
Play a card. Yeah, let's do Microfabricator. And then I'm going to boost damage to Ambuscade.
Thurindos asks, I heard there was a Sentinels of the Night physical thing go for bottom of the ninth. Any plans on digitalizing? So that's a tricky question because, and we've been pretty honest about this in the past. Bottom of the ninth is not selling as well as we would like. At some point, we would definitely like to be able to do the expansions for bottom of the ninth. The regular ones, the Sentinels of the Night promo-y ones, what was the big box that it was?
Clubhouse.
The Clubhouse, yeah, the Clubhouse expansion. There's all kinds of new content for bottom of the ninth, but the problem is that it has not been selling to the amount that would justify us spending more time and money adding expansion content just yet. That might not always be the case, but it's something that we're hoping to do at some point if we can, if we can find the budget to do it, quite frankly.
Yeah, and the Sentinels of the Ninth also have the weirdest abilities, so that would be the hardest one to do. And I mean,
yeah, totally.
It was one that would make the most sense to do because a lot of Sentinels fans would want to play it. But here we get free card plays from Slamera.
Slamera.
Enduring Intercession comes back. It's the star of tonight.
The best card ever.
Ooh, Eternal Combustion.
I already played my Eternal Combustion once this game.
Well, you've got it twice. And I get to do damage when I play software, because I'm not copying Absolute Zero in any way. I'm definitely not going to hit Slamera. She's my friend. Ambuscade's not going down without a fight, though. I don't need to discard a card. I think Haka will be finishing the game.
Thrindos asks, do each of you have a favorite Sentinels villain? I feel like we've been asked this question before, and I don't remember how I've answered it in the past. But, favorite can mean a lot of different things. Like, the one you like playing against the most, the one whose story and theme you think is the most compelling. Like, there's a bunch of different ways to sort of answer that question, in my opinion. Like, I think in terms of playing against, the most fun games I tend to have are probably Kaargra. But I don't know that I would say
because you like change up how the game plays, basically.
Yeah, you change up how the game plays, but I don't know that I would say that makes her my favorite villain. I'd have to think about my favorite villain. I have to bring up a list and look at them.
Free card. Good night, Ambuscade. And now your watch is ended.
There it goes. Mint condition. Good times.
Minty fresh.
So minty fresh. So yeah, so as we've been saying multiple times throughout the course of this episode, we have a new expansion launching tomorrow. It is not a Sentinels expansion, but it is a one-deck dungeon expansion. It is called Forest of Shadows, and it will be out at some point tomorrow, hopefully on all stores. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to get out on all the various places, but check your various stores wherever you own One Deck Dungeon, and hopefully you'll be able to find it. Mini Pack 4, which is Stuntman, Benchmark, Celestial Tribunal, and Choke Point. That has been out for Sentinels now for about a week, but if you haven't tried it, you should totally check it out. What else do we have on show notes, these kinds of things? Oh, we're at Gen Con. That's a thing. If you're going to be in Indianapolis at Gen Con, you should come find us at booth 1343. That is the Greater Than Games booth. We'll also be at the Asmadi/Foam Brain booth, which is 2229. And we're also going to be in rooms 140, 141, and 142. So you should come find us if you're going to be at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rubber Rats asks, how am I supposed to beat Ultimate Ennead? Do you want to show them, or is this the last game for you tonight?
Let's see, 842. You know, I don't have anywhere to be. If you can let me go to the bathroom.
You go to the bathroom. We'll click new game
first. I'm going to go do that. All right, hang on. Let me do that. I will click new game, and then I will mute, and I'll be back in a moment.
All right. We don't want to hear any plop plop. Yeah, so let's pull up the Ennead and talk about it. So we want Ultimate. So that is both Advanced and Challenge rules. So on the Ennead, that means on Advanced, at the start of the villain turn, the top card from beneath the shrine of the Ennead is moved into the villain play area. So that basically means that they're probably all going to come out over the course of the game fairly quickly. They start with H, and so that means when you're playing the Ennead without Advanced, a lower H can be a little easier because you're only facing, say, 3 of them. But with advanced rules, if you only have 3 heroes, they can outnumber you very quickly. So you probably want to have more heroes, 4 or 5 heroes playing Ultimate Ennead. And then also every villain one-shot has all 3 symbols as keywords. So that makes it difficult because they basically activate all their abilities every turn. But so cards that block them from playing cards are even more important. So the heroes that I look at when I'm fighting the Ennead anytime, Tempest definitely, because Tempest has really good area damage and individual target damage, as well as healing, deck control, like all sorts of great stuff. And Genebound Shackles is super good against the Ennead. Legacy for the damage boost is very important, especially when Nuit comes out, and Nuit will come out.
Mm-hmm.
And also Takedown is going to be very important. I also like to bring Tachyon often with Hypersonic Assault. Can stop them for a round, basically. Who else? So those are very good. I also like to bring Ra, because Ra can do...
Yeah, I was just looking at Ra.
Like, crazy amounts of damage to the Ennead. Even Drawn to the Flame with no villain ongoings is going to do 1 damage just from Nemesis bonus. And I usually bring Setting Sun Ra, because you're burning yourself down, but you're also burning the Ennead down, like, to a crazy degree. We could try to help Ra out there with the Visionary, but I think Tachyon is going to be more important. And so we're going to do our best here to win this game. So we're going to pick strategically everything. So Legacy should go first. We'll do that. Then probably Tachyon to get some more card draw. And then we'll just do our alternate thing. I don't think it matters between Tempest and Ra super much. Yeah, we want that base area damage from Tempest. We want the base damage boosting from Legacy. Any other suggestions from the chat? Rubberette says thanks. Well, we'll see if it works. Maybe we're just full of crap. Greatest Legacy Visioning Argent Adept. That's true, yeah. You could do like a cheesy sort of stun lock kind of game, but I don't usually like to do that. Environment is also an important choice. You want an environment that is going to help the heroes, and Temple of Zhulong is one that is often a really good thing with that. It can be dangerous, but those mysterious ceremonies, gotta love them. What do you think, Jeremy?
Yeah, no, I'm on board.
Freedom Tower can be good too.
I don't know that I've ever played the Ennead at Temple of Zhulong, so I'm really interested.
Well, it's the ultimate Ennead. That's all right.
Yep.
And I mean, we could go with 5 heroes, but we usually play 4, so we're gonna do that. I would recommend if you're trying to do it on your own to take 5 heroes.
Our power has seen millennia. You shall fall before the Ennead. We fight this day for liberty and justice.
All right, Legacy has a couple Fortitudes, Superhuman Durability, and Thok. Tachyon starts with 2 Accelerated Assaults, Blinding Speed, and the ever-important Hypersonic Assault. Ra has Excavation, Flame Barrier, Flame Spike, and the Staff of Ra. And Tempest has a couple Chain Lightnings, Cleansing Downpour, and Reclaim from the Deep. All right, let's see what happens. Tefnut. And Set. Take down Set first for bonus card plays. Shu and a Tomb. And then we're going to get the new one from the Advanced is Isis. And Taste of Immortality has all the keywords instead of none.
So that brings out Osiris as well. So yeah, we've got 6 of the Ennead already, just on this first turn.
Yeah. And you can choose the order, but I'm not going to bother doing that. That's another thing. If you want to beat the Ennead, choosing the order can be important for, you know, seeing who's the highest HP or that sort of thing. It can be important if you've got certain damage reductions and stuff. Zip through these. Yeah, by the way, he says it's a good time for mass overheating to play because there were no equipment for it to destroy. Who's doing good for hit points? Legacy I often like to keep high, but yeah, Legacy can take this.
Yeah, just because the only other one will be Tachyon, and we might want to conserve that if she wants to do, like...
Alright, everyone has to discard a card. I actually don't need blinding speed here. I'd rather have the accelerated assaults, so...
Yeah, that's fine. This piece of music is still one of my favorites that Jean-Marc has ever done. So we'll try to not talk over too much because you should listen to it because it's amazing.
Tempest doesn't want to discard any of these cards. I mean, I'm not going to use Cleansing Downpour. It's not that kind of game.
It is not that kind of game.
I played the Ennead.
Osiris doesn't have a life bar. That's a UI glitch. Sometimes when they come out, they don't.
Yeah, that's just because they came out from that card that does that sometimes.
Yeah.
We played the Ennead in the Court of Blood, and they weren't able to gain HP, which was really tough because we wanted to gain HP, but it like kept us in it against them because they would have healed up to full all the time. But we didn't end up winning, but it was an interesting choice. whether to allow hit point gain to happen or not.
All right, so what are we going after? A set?
Yeah. You might want, I mean, Fortitude would be really good. They do a lot of 1 damage. But it's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that, and then I'll boost everybody.
Because I'm going to Hypersonic Assault, and they're not going to deal damage I guess they're not going to deal damage, so you could have... I guess there's going to be a new one, but most of them won't deal damage this round.
Yeah, who's the one that reduces the damage? Is it Nepthys? No, it's Newt. Or Newt, as it were.
Yeah. Bolgar uses the psychic damage sound for their ringtone. For text. Their text tone. Alright, so none of them to deal damage. The new one coming out will, but...
I actually have all of my various tones set to Sentinels things, but I keep my phone on mute most of the time, so I never hear them.
Are we going to do a 1-deck dungeon ringtone pack? There's lots of great sound effects Jean-Marc's made for that.
Yeah, we should totally do that. That is a thing we should definitely do. Oh, right. Okay, I'm going to play my thing, and then I'm going to go and make a Trello card about that. Yeah, so let me remind myself. Setting Sun is Blaze of Glory. Ra deals each non-hero target and himself 2 irreducible fire damage. Destroy one of your ongoing cards. Remove the top 2 cards of your deck and trash from the game. Yeah, this feels like a good time to do that. So I'm going to Staff of Ra. Yep.
I would suggest, yeah, I mean, getting Flameberry would be really good too. But, like, maybe next turn you could play Flameberry and then throw the staff. Because, like, you want to... Flameberry you want to keep out and not... I mean, you ideally want Flameberry and Flesh of the Sun God so you don't hit yourself too much, but, like, they're going to be hitting Ra all the time, and him hitting them back automatically for 3 damage is good times.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so here you're going to be hitting them for 4,
yeah.
5
5
damage.
each.
5 across the board.
5 irreducible here. That's awesome. Awesome sauce.
And this is an every turn thing. Like, this isn't, like, a one-time attack.
Yeah. So I remove the trash, and then
Blaze of Glory is not a sometimes food. Soundberry does a variant unlock for text messages. Getting that dopamine or whatever every time. Oh, you lost Drawn from the Flame. That's too bad.
Yeah, that actually might be the one that I use for text messages. Like, dun, 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 dun. Is that the one? Yeah, I think that might be the one that I use for text messages.
Well, Into the Stratosphere is never going to happen in this game, but Chain Lightning is. So, Set can get it first. Yeah, Seamus Butler, Imbued Fire and Inspiring Presence will be good as well. Go a Tomb, and then Osiris, who makes us discard cards. And then we'll hit them all for 2, except for Shu. That's pretty good. We have them all down to like half hit points or less after 1 round. And they can't deal damage. And the Master and the True Form is going to be hitting them as well. And us, probably. But... I don't think the order's going to matter here. Blub 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 shriek, blub 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 shriek, blub 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 shriek. We actually use that Radiant effect in 1-deck Dungeon for Fnatic when she switches her skill. Because that seemed appropriate. Oh, destroy cards! With ancient magics. So Nephthys came out, not Newt. And they're gonna just heal themselves a little bit, basically. And cause us to hit ourselves. The joke's on you, we don't have any equipment cards because you already destroyed them. Oh, now Nephthys gets to deal the damage because Nephthys is the highest. Boo. You conveniently always have 2 of an ongoing limited card when you want to discard one.
Yep. Good times.
You've got to keep imbued fire. Even I guess you'll blow it up though, but it's still worth it for the extra +1.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, probably Flame Spike. Like,
you're probably not going to be having 2 powers at once.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what are the odds that I'm going to get 2 powers at once? So.
And yeah, I'm not going to play Into the Stratosphere. And there's Galvanize working against us here, but
yeah, next.
punchy punchy.
Punchy punchy.
Alright, I don't have a hyper... Well, I might draw a Hypersonic Assault, but I can't assume that will happen here.
Only 2 burst cards. Heroic Interception is solid.
And Grievous Hailstorm is nice. Punch everyone!
Alright.
Got my light speeds.
What's that?
I got my light speeds.
Yep.
So right now you're going to be doing 4 to them with your power. And Tempest is going to do 3 to everything. So everything at 7 or less is just going to die already right now.
So is this an argument for imbued fire, or is this an argument against imbued fire?
I would probably target Osiris with Fire Blast so that he goes down. Because that self-damage psychic that we're doing and discarding cards is annoying. That's what I'm thinking. Because you don't need to do it to give a +1 really. I think to take out the priority targets right now. So. but we can take out both Osiris and Set this round doing this, which I think is worthwhile. And then it's kind of mop up after that.
Yeah, so the bonus points with Ultimate is if you can get rid of the ones that are in play before all 9 of them come out, that's awesome. You should try to do that if you can.
Why is that bonus points?
I'm just saying,
for
like,
personal glory.
It makes it easier. If, like, you know, rather than wait for all 9 to come out so that you have to kill all 9 of them, if you can get any of them out before all the rest of the 9 of them come out, that's great.
Sure.
Like, that makes it way easier.
So they're at 2, so actually my base power will take out Osiris and Set. So is it worth doing, or should I Chain Lightning or should I Grievous Hailstorm? Maybe I should Chain Lightning instead and get the other ones closer down. Actually, yeah, if I Chain Lightning, I can cause the true form to go after Nephthys, which is what I'm thinking of. So I want Nephthys to be tied with Legacy, so get Nephthys down to 18. So hit Nephthys with the 2nd damage. Yeah, let's do... Oh, wait, no, but then I'll do... Yeah, that's not going to work because I'm going to also use my base power, and then she's going to have too little. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Oh, wait, if she's below... Is the 2nd highest? Okay, 2nd highest, so... Right, so right now it's Legacy, and we just get her below Legacy. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's hit the more annoying ones first, then. Yeah, but if I just use Grievous Hailstorm, she wouldn't be below Legacy. That's the important thing. What do the reverse sides of these do? That's the most important thing. It gains 1. Isis, discard the top 4 cards. That's no problem. Shu is a healing one too, right? No, play the top card of the environment deck. Oh, that could be fun. And Tefnut is... Yeah, it makes us discard cards, so we don't like Tefnut. Yeah, let's hit Shu. And let's hit Nephthys here for a good measure. Actually, I'd rather knock out more, so let's hit Isis. Oh, wait, no, I had to hit Nephthys. Ugh. Go back. I was talking about what I was doing, and then I didn't do it. I do have to hit her for one of these.
I have nothing to add.
Fair.
I'm going to let you keep talking your way through it.
Yeah, I'll just hit her with the middle one. And then I'll hit Isis, sure. Louis says, I usually play this game really defensive. First time playing this with all-out damage. Sometimes it works. And maybe some assassins will come in and clean up these Ennead for us.
Alright, we have incapacitated our first 2 Enneads.
Nice. Still haven't got Gene-bound Shackles, but we're doing alright without it. Hey, Mysterious Ceremonies! So good. And then Nephthys gets hit by the dragon. Alright, who gets to play a card? What's the best option? Yeah, unfortunately Tachyon doesn't have a great option.
Yeah, I mean, Legacy's got to bolster allies.
Yeah, you want to have, like, Hypersonic Assault or something. We could take out a Tomb with Hypersonic Assault, or sorry, Lightspeed Barrage, or Living Conflagration. Or you could play Flame Barrier. Probably taking out a tomb is probably worthwhile, though. So that they don't play extra cards, which is what he does. So I would say it'd be most useful for Ra to play that. Or I guess Legacy could play Thok. Either Legacy could do Thok or Ra could do Living Conflagration. So you choose. Tempest could get Hypersonic itself in the trash, but then we wouldn't get to play it until later, so...
Yeah, I mean, Legacy is gonna play probably Bolster Allies on his turn.
Not Heroic Interception and save Ra from himself.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm looking at, yeah, Yeah, so I mean, like, basically my point with that was that Legacy has things to do and is not looking to draw a card. So, like, Thok, you know, does the damage, but also draws a card. So that's not super useful. So if we wanted to do the Ra option, that's probably...
If you played Living Conflag now, on your turn you could play Imbued Fire and then keep it even though you use your base power, because you could destroy Living Conflag, right?
Sure.
Do you have a Solar Flare? No.
I do not.
Someone was mentioning it. So yeah, Ra. The Roption. And that can take a tomb out. Yeah, and then Tempest would have Imbued Fire bonus, so Tempest would be doing 4 damage to everything. There's Newt, but it's maybe too little too late for Newt. And a Taste of Immortality, they're coming out faster than ever. They're already all out. This is the 3rd round. With only 4 heroes. They've seen our strategy. Right, so here, this is off their set card play. This is happening, and then we're gonna get to play cards. Oh, that's right. We should have used Reclaim from the Deep because we could have put Hypersonic Assault on top, and then Set would have played it. That was a good suggestion from the chat. I'm not sure if you were thinking all the way through on that, but that was a good idea.
Probably not.
Yeah, Balawi suggested that, but Ra might go down here.
It's looking that way.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, they're healing. I mean, they are going to play a card. It's likely Ra's going to go down, but... if we lose, we know it was because we didn't take Balawi's advice. Ha! Takedown! Awesome! Alright, I feel better now. And summon staff! Amazing. Oh man. Scorched Earth or summon staff?
Yeah, I was just looking at Scorched Earth.
I mean, they can't play cards this turn, so they're not doing anything else. So you could just play Scorched Earth on your turn.
Yeah, so like get the staff out now?
Oh, they are. Osiris is going to destroy the true form, though. So your Scorched Earth will be dropped down by 1, but... I mean, you do have 1 hit point, so you might want to play Staff of Ra.
Yeah. Alright, that's fine. We'll Staff of Ra.
Oh, and now I can destroy up to 2 environment cards. Do we want to destroy them? I like them. They're helping us. I'm not destroying them.
Alright.
Oh, and Osiris hits us for that. So good thing Ra healed 1. Because the poisoner would have killed him. This is a pretty crazy turn.
Alright, so heroic interception?
Yeah. That will let Ra go crazy without killing himself.
Yep. And boosted by Galvanize.
And we will take Baloui's advice about Hypersonic Assault this turn. Alright. Let's go pushing the limits. And I think Lightspeed Barrage on Newt here. Start getting that DR away sooner. And yeah, everyone draw a card. Still want that. Yeah, another copy of Takedown. Excellent.
Takedown, yep.
Flush the Sun God. Also good. Genebound Shackles. Look at that.
And there's your Genebound, yep. Yeah, so Imbued Fire?
Yeah, I think Imbued Fire, that's going to pump up Tempest as well. So it's going to be ridiculous. Now you can just like keep playing any other ongoing on your turn along with, and then keeping Imbued Fire around. So.
Oh my goodness, look at all this damage.
This is the game you always dreamed of.
Yeah, irreducible! Yeah, so I want to keep Imbued Fire here, right?
Yeah, destroy Living Conflagration.
Yeah, get rid of Living Conflagration.
I'm still catching up. Hitting Tefnut. The True Form. And Zero to himself. Because Legacy stepped in the way and said, whoa, think about what you're doing, Ra.
Allow me to intercept that. Heroically.
Lou Dolphin has yet to face Ultimate Ennead in the Summer Ultimates because they scare you. Oh, we're giving you a lesson here, Lude.
Yeah, here we go.
Pain.
Free lesson.
So I like the Genebound Shackles, but their HP are all too mixed up right now to take advantage of it. So I'm going to go with Grievous Hellstorm for now. It would only give a bonus against Geb, so.
Alright.
When they're all even, it works great. This is going to do 4 damage to everything. Oh, 3 because of Newt, I guess.
Yeah, but the True Form is gone.
Perhaps soon to return.
Shinobi
says,
Assassin.
we're going to take Belarus of Ice this round, says John. Not taking Belarus of Ice this round. We are going to take it on the environment turn. With the mysterious ceremonies. Don't worry. Shinobi Assassin takes out Isis. All according to plan. That will never happen. Yeah, so here, let's choose Tempest. And play. Unless Tachyon didn't pick up. No, she didn't pick up a Hypersonic Assault. Let's play Reclaim from the Deep. Actually, we could just have Tempest, or could just have Legacy play Takedown. Why don't we just do that? That's,
sure.
Cassette plays the top card. Yeah, let's just do that. That's better. That's because then they won't get the first play. So, yeah, just play that takedown. I don't think they'll survive another round of this. Balawi says, isn't takedown already in effect? No, it is not. It got played on the last villain turn. Lou Dolphin, is it play or put into play? Set does play, so it is blocked by takedown. And now we're just doing whatever we want, because Set's making us play cards, and they didn't get to play a card. I get to discard 2 cards. Yeah, I'm not using Blinding Speed. I love the environment. No Staff of Ra. Lightning Slash. Awesome.
Oh, man. Yeah, Newt.
And an assassin comes to take... Oh, it tries to kill Ra. But Ra is saved by Heroic Interception. Lou Dolphin says, it's funny how useless the Ennead are when they can't play cards. It's true. They do nothing, like, except their flip side. So, discard the top cards of each hero deck, Tachyon says. Thank you very much. And so does Tempest with Reclaim from the Deep. Let's put this on. Is Legacy going to deal a little damage? If you Thok Newt, then the assassin can kill Newt.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yep.
So put it on Legacy's deck. Actually, we don't even need to, like, I don't know. Newt's gonna get killed, but whatever. By, like, Ra, just going crazy. So you may as well actually Thok Geb, because Ra is going to kill everything with, like, less than 10 hit points, right? Like,
yeah. Alright, that's fine. I'll go up to Geb.
So yeah, hit Geb. And the assassin will... Oh, the assassin will kill Ra, though, so... That's not good.
Oh.
It actually will still kill Ra if you draw a card, which you will because of... Yeah, we need to go back and hit Newt so that it hits Newt instead of Ra. You can hit Newt down to 3, so it's tied, so it will work out.
So Thok Newt?
Yeah. Thok Newt, right in the assassin. Blue Dolphin says, Raw!
Alright, so we're more than halfway through this here. 5 out of the 9 have been
dispatched.
Incapacitated.
Do I want to deal myself a bunch of damage to play? Kind of. I do have lightning reflexes, though. You know what? This is the last turn, so I'm going to do it. If I had a Synaptic Interruption already going, then that would have been even better, but... Alright, Nimble Strike, I think, first up. We will nimbly strike Geb. And see what we draw. Sucker Punch. Alright, let's Lightning Reflexes. And I don't think... Yeah, I've only hit myself there. I think I'm going to go Synaptic Interruption. Just in case. And Lightspeed Barrage and hit Geb for 12. And then everyone can draw a card. Because we sure need it. 6 cards in hand, 7 cards in hand. Oh man, Sonic Vortex, that would have been nice. Hey, Scorched Earth! You can finish the game with Scorched Earth and your base power.
Done.
Make sure to hit them before the environment.
Yep. Alright, so Nephthys is already out.
Just from the Scorched Earth.
Yep, just from the Scorched Earth.
And this is how you beat the ultimate Ennead, or at least one way. Thanks for your question. I hope you like the answer.
Thanks for your question, listener.
And also, Lou Dolphin, you should be taking notes. Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom!
Yeah, this is basically Team Flammies, Selfaria says.
I put those both on Raw, just because, like, then they would go away, right? Because they get removed from the game with this, but the game is going to be over. So
oh, did they get removed from the game? That's awesome.
Wouldn't they? Because they'd be put on the top of Ra's deck, and I discarded, removed from the game the top 2 cards.
It's not going to get there because the game's going to end before that, but
yeah,
that would happen. They would get removed from the game. That's great. So if you were playing...
so basically the ultimate Ennead is one of the easier villains to take on.
Yeah, come on, super easy.
As long as you have the right team.
Yeah, I mean, here on Sentinels Live, we usually like sort of play random heroes or whatever we feel like, so we're not like trying to optimize team selection.
Right.
But this is an example of like, if you really want to win, you can try to piece together a team that works really well together for a certain task. Yeah, there you go. 3-game night.
Yeah, good times. Live and direct from Indianapolis, Indiana, prepping for Gen Con. Thank you for joining us. That is going to do it for another episode of Sentinels Live. Once again, I will remind everybody that if you're going to be at Gen Con, Handelabra games will be all over Gen Con. We're going to be in so many places. We're going to be at booth 1343 with Grandly Games. We're going to be at booth 2229 with Asmati. One Deck Dungeon Forest of Shadows is launching tomorrow. So if you're at all interested in that, you should check that out. Watch our social media for information about when that is live. And come see us. Come say hi. Jeremy, that's me, is going to be there. Chris is going to be there. Jen is going to be there. Jean-Marc is going to be there. John and David are not going to be there because they just couldn't make it work this year, and that's okay. But that is what's going on with us this week. So thank you for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night at around 7 p.m.-ish Eastern Time. If you enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only comic book card game that you should be playing, and it is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And the latest expansion, known as Oblivion, is finally shipping from the Kickstarter. So the sort of last piece of the puzzle is starting to make its way out there, and it should be making its way to retail.
Season 2 is back in progress.
Yes, Season 2 is moving along. Mini-Pack 4 has shipped. Mini-Pack 5 is going to be shipping sometime in the future, not with a date attached to it. And so is Oblivion. So, yeah, that's everything. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm John. Have a great night.
Have a great night. Have a great week. We will see you later.
Peace
Bye.
out.